Welcome back, everyone. The biggest event ever to be held in McLean Stadium outside of a football game is getting ready to happen this weekend. Canadian Ragweed, one of the most influential indie country rock bands of the late 90s and early 2000s, is reuniting for a sold-out show in Waco. And we're so lucky because with us today, members of the band, lead singer Cody Canada, as well as Grady Cross and Randy Ragsdale. Guys, thanks so much for being here with you. We're excited to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having us.
I mean, this is my generation of music. Like, I loved it. It takes me back to my days in college in Abilene. I'm sure you're hearing lots of stories like this as you guys go back out on the road.
But we love them. We love them. It's nostalgic for us too. You know?
I'm sure. What is it like to be back together performing again?
You know, I'm just going to go ahead and just throw out the cheese ball. It's fun to play, but it's more important that we're friends.
Yeah.
Again, you know, and talking to each other on a daily basis. So. That's the best
about
part.
For you guys, when you're on stage, does it feel different at all? You know, however many, 15 years later plus?
I thought it would, but it actually doesn't. After about the first two songs of the first show, it was
you're like, okay,
here we are. You know, we're doing our thing again. It felt pretty natural.
It feels like it used to be. Yeah, it feels like it used to.
What about that first song when you guys were in Boone Pickens Stadium? Well, first of all, let's just mention, you probably didn't know exactly how this was going to go when you announced that, hey, we're going to go back out there again. Did you think that at our first shot at it, we're going to sell out a stadium 4 times?
Absolutely not.
Nobody? No
Absolutely
takers?
not. No, in all reality, I thought it would be 20,000 people in our hometown of Stillwater. You know, not really our hometown, but that's where our musical roots started, really. And I thought it'd be 20,000 tickets just because we had our friends joining us. But to know that if we never did anything again, you know, we had that under our belt. You know, that was such a surprise. And I have to mention that there was almost 200,000 people in that city, and during that week, and there was only 400 arrests for nonviolent crimes. So it was a Woodstock. It was Woodstock.
Oh my
Original.
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so you play again. You play in Oklahoma City. That's where I'm sorry. You play in Stillwater, which is again where the band started. Back in like 1994, and then here you are in Waco, Texas. And I think a lot of fans are saying, why did you pick McLean Stadium as your next stop? Why did the boys from Oklahoma come to Texas, and then why Waco? Anyone?
Central Texas.
Yeah.
Try to get a place for everybody to come, you know.
I like it. It's a great venue. Yeah. All right, Cody, did it have anything to do with your brother-in-law? Are we allowed to mention your brother-in-law?
My brother-in-law, Cade Walker, of Roy Stalker. Oh,
no, Wade Bowen.
Wade Bowen. You know, I've heard of Wade Bowen.
Okay.
So, no. We've been brother-in-laws for 20 years now. And yes, it had a lot to do with Wade, you know. And I wanted him to be on the show just because, I mean, we bag on each other all the time, have fun. But I love the man. We all love the man with all of our hearts. But I just thought it'd be cool to throw him on the Hometown Boy show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he'll have a lot of friends and family that are there rooting for him as well.
Will. His family's wonderful.
So the show here in Waco, it also, much like Stillwater, is sold out so fast. I mean, people were like waiting in queue, I was part of this group, by the way, trying to get their hands on tickets. You all have, like, I guess, re-released or put a few more tickets that are out there that are on your website. And anything that's sold, I love this, anything that's sold after August the 1st, you all are giving to a charity specifically that's going to help flood victims. Yes,
we are. I've lived in New Braunfels for 23 years now, and actually, in Kerrville, where that right under the bridge, I usually play the Robert Earl Keen 4th of July thing, and man, he lost the stage and they lost equipment, and I know that that's minuscule compared to the loss of life and everything, but we knew so many people and first responders that were working it, and of course the tragedy of Pat Green's family. You know, and Pat's been such a vital part of us. You know, it's at least we can do.
Yeah, and the family that he lost was also from here in our viewing area in China Spring area, so we followed that closely as well. The first responders, I understand that you're giving 200 tickets away, the ones that help the victims, so that's pretty incredible. And then you're also going to be giving a donation to a local nonprofit called Reach. And Randy, I know you know more information about that.
Yeah, so I had a special needs son that passed away recently, and he liked equine therapy, and so I was asked to help pick a place, and this Reach is it's a local charity here, and it's equine therapy for special needs folks, and they help veterans, and so we're gonna donate 10 grand, and then I think Wade's family is gonna match it. So there will be.
That's incredible. And that's all going to happen at the concert on Saturday.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, what are some other things that concert goers, because a lot of them are going to be watching, need to know? I know drink water, because
Lots of water.
Make sure you dress appropriately, because it's probably going to be pretty hot out there.
Yes, and DMG, the company that has been putting these shows on, which are wonderful folks. I mean, we went to, my wife and I went to New Orleans to talk about the heat. It's like, Stillwater was perfect weather. We got very lucky because it was in the middle of tornado season and there wasn't a drop of rain. But in August in Texas, it's going to be hot. So there's going to be cooling stations, cooling tents. We've had several people reach out and donate water. So hydrate and cooling tents. And, everybody's going to have some sort of cooling towel that they're selling at merch.
Yeah, you're going to need it. And you said, and I know this has been a question a lot of people have asked just because it is at McLean Stadium, but there will be alcohol that will be sold.
There will be. And we are the first band, well, I guess the first act to bring it there. Not us, all of us.
Yeah, it's going to be so huge.
We have a local brewery that has done a ragweed beer,
okay.
which is pretty awesome. And you can bring. You can drink at McLean Stadium. So
there you go. You're
this just
hearing
in,
it
breaking
right here
news
from Cody, Canada, for the first time. We're so excited you guys are here. Overall, are you just pumped to be in Waco?
I'm super excited to be here and be in Texas and the heart of Texas. So yeah, we're ready.
And you love just looking out at the fans. Like, it has to take you back. I mean, I know I'm out of time. My producer's like, you're out of time, but it has to take you back. To look out on the crowds and be like, wow, these are dedicated fans. These are people that have probably been with you guys for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, for a long time, and our kids are all, late teens, early 20s, and now so are our fans' kids, they get to relive.
I know the stage of life you're in.
And they get to relive that their child or their college days with their kids, and it's just such a love fest. It really is. Everything's been so positive with this.
Well, this is awesome. Okay, so there's a lot of information. We're going to put all this on our website, but the box office is going to open at 2 p.m. Touchdown Alley Music is going to start at 2 p.m. Gates are going to open at 3:30. The concert's going to kick off at 5 p.m. with American Aquarium. And you can find very limited tickets if you go to theboysfromoklahoma.com. Make sure you put the in front of Boys from Oklahoma. And again, all the tickets that are sold right now are going to be going to charity benefiting the flood victims. Please come out and celebrate and have a good time at this concert if you can. Welcome to Waco. We're glad you guys are here. Have a great time.
Thank you so much.
And I loved your music back then. I love it today, and it'll live on forever.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. All right, we'll be right back.